thini akunashangani elizohamba la nina amashangani siphila nawo akunashangani elihambayo nina anikhona ukwenza next angeke ngithengise umshanyelo so akhelwa ubani yini into enikwazi kuyenza ebafitha amashangani kuyenzakalani awahambi akunashangani elizohamba la sidla ngawo la bafitha abantu bafethu bayenza icurrency engaka nina niyanya.
When was the last time you had an encounter with the Lord?
What do you mean encounter with the Lord?
It's done.
Okay.
Is that a good thing?
No.
Are you going to break the heart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, break it. Okay. Why are you breaking the heart?
He hasn't had an encounter with the Lord. Like, that's all a personal relationship with God. Like, you should have personal encounters with the Lord almost every single day.
Well, that's why I asked. But in all that getting understanding, I was trying to get an understanding because
he didn't understand the question, maybe?
I don't know what you mean.
Like God's presence, like his revelation, like just a touch, just God in your presence. I don't know.
Well, I talk to God when I wake up. I talk to him before I go to sleep. He's never, he saved my life.
Him manifesting himself onto you.
Again, I talk to God every day, but I just can't lie. God has never came and sat down in the living room with me and we watched TV together. We talk together every day when I wake up, just being honest.
Keep it real. No,
keep it real.
I do actually get what you're saying.
I talk to God every day, day and night, because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be alive. That's why everybody said, how you doing today? I said, best day of my life. Tomorrow going to be better. As long as I wake up, because today somebody did not wake up. But God woke me up, so I talked to him. I thank him for waking me up. And at night, I thank him for all the manifestations he brought in my life. But again, me and Jesus, for instance, we have never went to play volleyball together. But God, God made me in his image. Yeah. And I'm doing great. I thank God. I came out to California with $200. Didn't know nobody. So God is always in my life, and I always stay humble.
So does that clarify anything, or you're content with the heartbreak?
No, I'm content with the heart.
Okay.
President, so le kaya le fare Tzaneen. Va ri no loko hi amukela vayeni ku na mafulufulu ku tirhiwa vusiku na nhlikani. Mara endzhaka loko vayeni va fambile, we go back to the default settings. So at the moment, when you drive through the G20 route, there's so much work that's happening. But I know, as we have seen with the World Cup, that after the hosting of the G20, we go back to the default setting. So va ri ni mbutisa leswi President, ku ri mi ta endla njhani ku ri matirhelo lama, magingirikelo lama hi ma vonaka nkarhi wa sweswi ya ya mahlweni after G20. Not this thing coming to an end, all this 24-hour work coming to an end because now the visitors have left our country.
Ubulantiso hiku minkarhi yo tala loko ku ta vayeni na le makaya swi endleka tani loko tiva ku ri ku ta muyeni a nga va mukhwenyana a nga va president a nga va member of parliament loko a fika swakudya a ku dyiwa swakudya swa kahle swinene na jareti ta cleaniwa kahle na timbyana ti ta bohiwa ku ri ti nga vonaki. It's natural swi endleka tani all over, and when visitors come we spruce up, we clean up, but when visitors are gone we revert back to our usual practices. You are absolutely right. And there are concerns also about precisely that in areas where these meetings are happening. But what I have seen is that where we've held some of the meetings, people cleaned up, people put everything right, and they've continued even post the meeting because they use that as an incentive to get better. And I'm hoping that where we are going to have, for instance, the Leaders Summit in Johannesburg, and we've been putting a lot of pressure on Johannesburg itself, that Johannesburg must must pick itself up from what it is. And it should not only be because the Leaders Summit is coming to Johannesburg. It must be because it should be done. I took time to talk to the mayor and explain to him that one time as I was traveling around, I saw how even the driveways, even the roads were really in a terrible and sorry state, with weeds along the path and with the rails having been damaged, and paper all over and dirt. And I painted that picture to the mayor and I said, this must end. We must deliver a better looking Johannesburg, and it must not only be done for the G20, it must be done beyond the G20. So he sat there and listened. And he said, Mr. President, I want you to come and measure us in a month's time. So that's precisely what I'm going to do. So we're going to see whether Johannesburg gets better. But the point that you made, nisitwe kahle, ita endla ku ri vanhu va endla sure ku ri loko bavhaki va fambile swilo swi tshama swi sasekile ku ya mahlweni. So ita endla tani. Swi saseka ku fana na wena hi ku saseke swinene.
A constable is holding his own family hostage in Mamelodi. This is outside Pretoria this evening. He's alleged to have fired 2 shots before police arrived on the scene. Let's get an update from Newsroom Africa reporter Nqobile Madlala, who joins us live from the scene. Nqobile, good evening to you. A very worrying story. What do we know right now about details around this story? Are people safe in that household?
Well, Toli, I actually do have the district commissioner who's going to just give us more details, but I can tell you that this entire area is completely blocked off with police everywhere, as well as community also still watching in terms of what is taking place as well. And you'll see behind me there's already a yellow line which cordons off the entire area to ensure that the police are able to do their work, as well as an ambulance as well. But I want to bring in the district commissioner to give us more details with regards to the Tshwane region. If you can just give us more details around this, what happened and what is happening right now, Commissioner?
Good evening to the viewers. Major General Tine, the District Commissioner of Tshwane. In the morning, around 8:10, a call was received alerting the police to this crime scene. The first responders, of which it was the crime prevention of Mamelodi East, came to the area. As they arrived at the area, they met a 14-year-old boy who came out and alluded to what was transpiring inside the house. Allegedly, a police constable is holding his family hostage inside the house, and apparently indicated that there was 2 shots that was fired by the constable, and inside the house, reportedly, there is the mother to the constable. There is another 18-year-old boy, of which is the niece to the police constable. So far, it is reported that it is family dispute, but we are not too sure what the kind of family dispute, as the hostage negotiators, the special task force, as well as the employee health relations of the police are on the site.
At the moment, we know this happened quite early. So if you look at it, it's almost 12 hours that this has been ongoing. Have you been able to rescue anyone, or have you been able to arrest anyone?
So far, we haven't arrested anyone. We haven't rescued anyone except the boy that came out running when the first responders came. But we haven't rescued anyone or arrested anyone so far.
So what is the process then that is taking place right now with regards to this constable?
The process that is taking place is that the hostage negotiators will negotiate and find out what is the issue. But of course, being guarded by the Special Task Force, guarding any eventuality that may happen, and try to calm him down so that he can be able to come out on his own. So that is the process that should take place and negotiate, but not to put any person in danger.
Talking about danger, I mean, the community says they heard some gunshots. Has anyone been hurt inside?
We are not too sure if anyone has been hurt inside. Of course, it is true that there were gunshots that were fired. When the police responded, as they tried to negotiate, there were further other 2 shots that were fired, the report that we received. But no report of any person that has been injured so far we received.
And with regards to the constable, do we know if there were any previous issues? How did this escalate to this point?
I checked with the station commander as well as the team leader under his reporting to the Essential Infrastructure Task Team. There's no incident that is ever reported. He was quite a normal person, as they gave me feedback.
And are you able to give us more details around what work does he do, how old is he, and that?
Yeah, he's 32 years old. He's stationed at Boschkop, but we've got the Essential Infrastructure Task Team where he's deployed. So currently he's deployed under the Essential Infrastructure, taking care of the in the region. That is currently what he's doing.
Okay, and Commissioner, obviously this is a concern. Do you see a lot more of these cases around Gauteng?
Well, we don't see much of such cases. If there is any other cases, maybe checking at the district, I think this is the first incident that we've experienced.
All right. And perhaps just lastly, to let you go, how long are you going to be here then to ensure that you dissolve this entire thing?
We will be here up until the whole situation is rescued, and then the hostage negotiators try to get him out without putting any person into danger.
All right. I know I said lastly, but District Commissioner, is he going to be arrested after this?
Of course, what has taken place is a crime. We don't know if he's having access to the live TV inside, but of course, what is taking place is a crime, and the law must take its course.
Indeed, it does. Thank you very much, District Commissioner, who is here, of course, from the Tshwane region. Xoli, we are understanding that the person is a constable who's just over the 30 years of age. We know that he's got his family currently inside. The negotiation is still ongoing. The police will be stationed here until they are able to dissolve this entire...